We decided to name the album "Holding All the Roses" simply because of the song on said album, "Holding All the Roses." For some reason, the song just really seemed like the centerpiece of the album. It's a really heavy song, and the way it's recorded is really unique and interesting, and it just kind of. Actually, we had a lot of discussion about it, and normally. Well, in the past, the name of the album had already occurred to me before we recorded it. That's the way that it's been. This time, not the case. And in fact, I had a couple of suggestions for Britt, just back and forth between he and I, and my suggestions were horrible. And this time, the first time in 14 years, he was like, "That sucks. No, we're not going to call the album that." And then it was right there in front of us. It just seemed to make the most sense. My favorite songs from the album are, I think, "Holding All the Roses" number one, just because it's a relentless piece of recorded work. I don't think that we've recorded anything quite like it before. "No Way Back to Eden" is one of my favorites. I think it might be the most laid-back song we've ever recorded, so it's really both ends of the candle there, both sides of the coin. "Rock and Roll Again," probably my third favorite. It's just a rock and roll song. It's not a 3-chord rock and roll song. I think it's a 4-chord rock and roll song. Working with Brendan OBrien was everything that we'd hoped it would be and more. We'd heard, well, first of all, we had wanted to make a record with Brendan since we started the band, really. Just simply because he made our favorite records of the early 90s, early to mid 90s, I guess you would say. That might date us a little, I don't know. Starting with the first two Black Crowes records, Four Horsemen, Raging Slab, Dan Baird, then into Stone Temple Pilots, Pearl Jam, Aerosmith, AC/DC, Bruce Springsteen. And we all knew he was a fabulous guitar player and just an all-around fantastic musician. And we'd heard stories about how manic he could be and how he was really obsessive and impatient, and he was all of the above and more. It was fabulous. And it was just an honor to be able to make music with him, and I think it is the best record we've ever made. The album artwork was a stroke of genius on Britt Turner's part. We were discussing the name of the song, "Holding All the Roses," and sort of the meaning behind the lyrics, or the meaning in the lyrics, and the metaphor that is, well, the song really is about in a race or a contest, or all that metaphorically as far as having to do with life and even the music business or whatever. If there's a feeling of competition and if you feel like you're winning, what is it that you actually win? I mean, so he, understanding that, smart guy that he is, got the mule on the racetrack, and it's like there's these muscle cars, and then the winner is the mule. And then if you look into the grandstand in the background, there's only 3 people watching. So, and then if you flip it over, and there's these 2 scallywag guys, and they win. So it's like we're all winners. I mean, what is it? If that's the case, if you're, what is there to win? And if that's the case, we all win. Who cares?